Hello there, welcome back to the Board Game Code channel. I'm Professor Meg.
And I'm Alex.
And today, what are we doing, Alex?
We are doing a playthrough of Fate. Fate is a game from Fricks Games, and it's going to be Fricks Games famous for the team behind Terraforming Mars. Not the company behind Terraforming Mars, because that's technically Stronghold, but Stronghold does stuff with Fricks Games. The design team behind Terraforming Mars and other games. But Fate is a tower defense game. It's a tower defense game in which you have your heroes who are in the village, and you have the various monsters who are slowly creeping in, closing in on you, and trying to take down the village. We'll talk more about how to play, but before we do, first of all, this is a paid playthrough, so please take that into account and all of that, and we'll have a link to the Kickstarter down below. And of course, this is a prototype. All rules, components, miniature, cards, everything over here subject to change. And with that, shall we talk about how to play Fate?
Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to put this box a little bit out to the side. In Fate over here, you're going to be controlling a number of heroes, or ideally I think you have to control at least 2 heroes. Being me controlling heroes, we are playing a 2-player game.
I was going to tease you and when you said subject to change, and I was going to be like, yeah, because they're considering changing some of the upgraded bosses to be Mega what? To name them after me.
We should do that. Yeah. We should do that. Anyways, past that over here, so you're going to be controlling heroes. They have over here 2 hero boxes you can use. You can mix and match, combine. We are currently playing as Bjorn and Alva over here. I'm currently playing as Alva. You're currently playing as Bjorn. And from there, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. But on your turn, what the heroes are going to be doing is they're going to be taking 2 actions. You have a little action grid over here on your personal player board, which I'll show you here. So you have a little action grid. You're going to be spending these actions on these core actions, which involve moving, attacking, preparing, focusing, mending, and practicing. We'll talk more about those, but the most common actions you're going to be taking are probably moving and attacking, with some peripheral actions to power up. Powering up is part of the game over here because there's multiple things you have. You have your core hero. You're going to have ability cards. You should start with a starting ability, but you also can earn more abilities. We'll talk more about that in the end of turn phase. You can also go ahead and get various equipment. You, again, start with the starting piece of equipment, and you can go on quests to go ahead and get more equipment. And then lastly, you have your event cards over here, which every round you're going to be drawing an event card, and you can prepare to draw more event cards, and those event cards are going to give you other ways of doing damage, hurting people, getting in the way, doing all kinds of things.
Now, Alex, I gotta say, some of this art, it's very, very fun. That one of them... Oh, I was looking at this action card. I love that.
Yeah, this guy over here. Yep. But past that, anyways.
So it's very unique.
We are going to go ahead, after both of us are done our turns, we'll go through the monster's turn, where the monster is slowly going to be closing down. It's worth noting right now, we are set up for the shorter game. Over here in this game, there's 2 ways to play, the shorter game and the longer game. Long game is going to give you more fun stuff, more upgrading, more whatever, but it's also longer. For the sake of showing you the experience, we're going to do the shorter game. We'll talk through things, but basically every few rounds, whenever you hit one of these axe symbols, and we started with an axe symbol, which means we start the game by preparing, each hero draws a card that tells you what monsters to prepare. So right now we have invading hordes over here, and over here we have Trollkin and the dead over here coming from both sides. There's also the fire horde, which are not currently on the board. We'll deal with them when we have to. And whenever a monster enters the village, it's going to deal 1 damage, removing 1 piece of equipment, unless it's a boss, in which case it does 3 damage, so we definitely want to make sure to kill those bosses. And if we run out of pieces in the village, we die. If our heroes die, you automatically remove 2 pieces from the village, reset your hero's health a bit, and then continue fighting. So our goal is effectively to try to keep the monsters at bay, and with that, we're kind of going to go ahead and start it off. We'll continue talking more about things as necessary to make sure you understand what's happening, but we're going to go ahead and start it off, which means I get to take 2 actions over here. I might move this up a drop.
Alex, were there monsters spawned on this side?
There were monsters over there just so I could teach you the basics.
Oh, and that's it?
They're all there.
Okay,
They're not actually there.
Oh,
so
because those are the 2 cards we drew.
Correct.
Great.
Yeah. So to that end, we're going to go ahead and start us off. My current quest is kill 3 adjacent monsters to practice weapon switching. So you do have the opportunity to cycle quests if you think they're going to be harder to get, but I do like the idea because after each attack action, deal 1 damage to a monster adjacent to Alva. So if I could get that attack action down, I think that'd be very beneficial. So now...
And mine is the Bonebane bow, so I have to spend a mend action on Nailfair. Now I could recycle this and put this to the bottom, but I do like that there are enemies there.
Yep.
And honestly, after you describe the trolls, I don't want to go fight the trolls. So if I can go that way...
I'm cool with that.
Cool.
So you're going to go take care of that. You're going to take care of the undead, and I'll take care of the Trollkin. Yes. We have a few rounds to make this happen. Also, it's worth noting, my ability right now is if I end my turn first, I add a mana to any card. So ending my turn into force is not a bad thing. The tricky part is if I have a move action, so we're going to start with the move action, we're going to move 3. This center village is considered a singular space, so it's always 1 space, so I can go straight to 1 over there. The tricky part is if I end in a force, I could go 1, 2, 3, but then I can't reach the enemy. But it might be worth doing that anyways, so I may just try to start prepping by getting closer, because the next turn, they're going to walk closer.
Does the ruins count as forest?
The temple ruins does count as a forest, but I can't get there. 1, 2, 3. I can't get there fast enough. So over here,
Oh, you're right.
the problem is right now, if I go here, they're going to go ahead and close the distance to over here. We'll talk more about how the monsters move. So I don't think there's a ton that I can really do right now past just preparing for things. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I will go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, so I can end my turn in a 4. So that's going to let me add a mana to any card. But I also am going to either focus or practice. So the question is, do I want to focus or practice? Focusing will get more tokens on my cards. I think I'm going to go ahead and practice. So I'm going to go ahead right now. So I'm going to go ahead and practice, which means I'm going to take 1 little experience and put it down onto my player board. So I can go ahead. And for right now, I'm actually going to put these onto the board.
Yeah.
We may move these off later as the board becomes a little developed. But right now, the monster's on the top half anyway, so we don't have to worry about it. If we do wander down to Warm Lair, someone can get 3 experience. And if you do go to Nailfair, you can get 3 mana onto your cards.
I'm going to go there and heal.
I can tell. The healing's to the left, Troll Caves.
Well, I can just take a mend action.
That's true.
That's all I need to do for this.
And so that means right now my turn's done. I'm done within my turn. So 3 actions you can do in your turn is use equipment, use abilities, or play cards, but that's not all relevant right now. I'm going to do reset actions, so these are going to come off over here. I'm going to upgrade, which means if I had 5 gold, I can upgrade, either upgrading an ability or gathering a new ability, but I'm not going to do either of those because I don't have 5 gold. I can add mana, so that means any card that has a mana generation over here, I'm going to add a mana to it, so now is 2 mana on it, and spending 3 mana lets me deal 1 damage to 3 monsters within attack range, so that's going to be helpful next turn. And then we can go ahead and draw a card, so I'm going to draw a card to my hand. You have a hand limit of 4, and I currently have Back Down, which will help me kill some people, and I have Popular, play in Grimheim to gain 2 gold. That would have been so helpful earlier.
Shucks.
I could have been prepped for upgrading. That would have been a great starting card.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. And then lastly, I can go ahead and switch card, which means I do not have to. I could look at either of these cards, either the quest I have, I can get rid of it, or my ability. My ability is Suppressive Fire. At the end of your turn, choose a rank 1 or 2 monsters in range 3. That monster may not move. I think I'm going to go ahead and cycle my ability. I want more powerful abilities. Like Snipe over here, roll 2 damage against a monster with an attack range. I like that. So, when I cycle my abilities, which that's my turn, which means Meg, it is your turn.
Our characters almost look like brother and sister.
I wonder
That's
if
what I was thinking.
I mean, where's the other monster pack? The same kind of situation there. I guess maybe not as much because they went with the same coloring, the same fair coloring.
All right, so now it's my turn?
It's your turn.
All right, so I will move 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dumb to just go right into the fray?
No, I mean, you have to get the Nailfair anyway, so why not?
That's true.
And then that way you can go to the fray.
All right, so I will go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Now, it's worth noting, if you end here specifically, because of the way the monsters move, they're going to move and then rush you.
Oh, yeah.
So, potentially...
So, should I go that way?
Well, if you go even just 1 down, that you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go there. And then you practiced, right? I think that's also what I want. All right, so I will practice to take an experience and then end my turn. Okay. So, this is when I reset my actions.
Reset the actions. Upgrade if you can, but you can't. Add mana. Draw a new event card. A new event card, ability card.
So my first one is Master Shot, which lets me add 2 damage, which is great. This one is Seek Shelter. Move up to 2 areas into a location. You may not move more this turn.
Interesting.
So that kind of saves me a move action when I only need to move 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and switch a card if you want to.
I don't. I like mine.
Okay. Right about now, we're going to go through the enemy's turn. So I'm just going to show you this on the board so you can see it, but then we'll move back. They're going to go ahead and advance the time marker. If there was a symbol, we'd be spawning reinforcements later in the sequence, but there's not. Then we go ahead and do the monster dice. So we're going to grab... Can you grab the monster die over there? This is a... Go ahead and roll it. Yep. And that's going to have nothing in effect. If there are villains around our monsters, we would rotate them a bit, which gives them some potential inability to plan around them. We have the monsters moving, so all monsters are going to move following the arrows until they hit a road, at which point they stay on the road to hit the village. So these monsters are all going to move 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. Monsters can go on mountains. We cannot. Additionally, monsters will always move 1 more if it means they could attack when they otherwise couldn't. So right now, moving 1 more will not let them attack because these monsters are all range 1. These guys down here, the Fire Horde, when they pop out, are range 2. So because it won't actually get an attack, it won't move again. But otherwise, monsters rush if doing so will get them an attack. And then lastly, we do reinforcements, which there are no reinforcements, which means it's back to our turn. So, back to my turn over here specifically. She is still too far away because her range, based on our starting weapon over here, this Alva's First Bow is my main weapon. It's a starting weapon and has a range of 2. Unfortunately, they're currently range 3, so that's not going to help me until I get more stuff. But I do want to kill 3 adjacent monsters to practice weapon switching. Kill 3 adjacent monsters. Now, you don't have to do that all at once, by the way. Whenever a quest has multiple things, you can use a die to track it. So right now, I kind of want to just prepare for the fact that they are slowly coming closer. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I apologize. I ended my turn in the forest. Can I have one more green?
I guess.
That was intentional. I meant that. I knew that was going to happen. Because that way I can use my ability right now. Deal 1 damage to 3 monsters within attack range. So if I go ahead and I do that. I can go 1, 2, 3 over there. Which is not bad. I think we're going to do that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 over here. Okay, we're trying to get in behind enemy lines right now, but it might be helpful. We're also ending our turn in force, which is going to help us. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll to attack the baddies. Now, they are in a forest. Oh, they're in a forest. Where was I? I was over here? Mm-hmm. I think I still have to. On the plus side, they're going to have a hard time hitting me too. So I'm going to go ahead and roll against them. So if you could pass me some dice.
How
the way
many?
rolling, I need 3 dice. The way rolling works is you have your starting character over here, which has their starting ability. And you have these symbols over here, which is how many dice you roll. So I roll 2 plus 1 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 plus 1 dice or 3 dice. And I'm rolling specifically against this guy over here.
I love that they're little.
They're little. They're so little. Although, next turn I'm ending in the forest. I'm doing that. I could do that. Do I possibly... Maybe I try to take out this guy? Because I might...
I don't know. The trolls seem scary. I didn't want to go anywhere near them.
You know what? I think I'm going to try to hit this guy. Not that one. Okay, so we're going to hit... No, but he's not next to me.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Ask away.
When you kill them, you get gold or experience?
Yes. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to kill this one. So I'm going to kill this one over here. It's going to be 3 dice. Hopefully I got 2 hits. And I got 3 hits. Okay, should have hit the troll. Should have hit the troll. So I kill this guy. He's dead. That's going to give me 1 experience. So I'm going to take 1 experience and pop it onto my board. Because when you look at these characters over here, they have their health over here. Then they have their experience. And they have their attack value on their little tokens over there. I also am going to go ahead. Can you pass me a counter die? A tracking die? Because I killed 1 adjacent monster, which means I can go ahead and start tracking my quest over there. And then past that, I'm going to use my 3 over here, my 3 tokens, to activate my ability, where I'm going to go ahead and deal 1 damage to each of 3 monsters within attack range. So
Great.
1, 2, and 3 to those 3 monsters
you do
over
that
there.
again, you can just ping that little guy.
That's my goal. That's my goal. And that's my turn. I went and did attack action. Then my turn, I'm going to go ahead and reset action. So these are going to come back. I will upgrade, which I still can't. I'm less than 5. I can add mana. So I can have a mana. I'm going to start keeping a pool of mana instead of returning it to you every time.
No, I like
And then I'm
being
going to go
the
ahead
banker.
and put that onto my card. And then I go ahead and draw a card. I can also choose a rank 1 or rank 2 monster within attack range, which is closer to Grimheim than me. So that's interesting. No, I'm not going to do it now. But it's good to know. And then I'm going to go ahead and play this card over here. Back down. I got another one. Okay, so I got 3 of those. And then I can switch cards, which I currently like Snipe, so I'm going to hold on to that for right now. Because I get to basically just roll 2 damage against the monster within attack range, which is lovely. That's my turn. To your turn.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to move 3.
Okay.
And go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And then
look at
I'm
you.
going to focus to take a mana.
Now, so you're on Nailfare, brother. This is considered to be Nailfare.
Okay, so I can just take that?
Whenever you have a hex
I thought I
outline
had
spot.
to go onto the
Yep,
spot.
the Troll Caves, Nailfare, whenever you have a spot outline
No,
like that,
do I have
it's
to
yours.
spend this onto the card
Did
right
you just
away?
take those 3? You can put them onto your card.
Yeah, I put
yeah.
the 1 back, so I probably won't focus. I didn't realize I would get them right away.
Okay.
So I'll wait for a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to use this ability, Short Shot, to do 3 damage to a monster within attack range.
Okay.
So I will deal 3 damage to this one.
Beautiful.
And I
He's
gain
gone.
2
You
experience.
get 2 experience.
Lovely.
Someone's upgrading this turn.
I certainly am. And then now I guess I'll just attack because I didn't have to focus. So now I'll attack the other one.
Okay.
For 3.
That looks like it.
Okay. Oh.
2 hits, not enough.
Oh, I mean, I could. Let's do it. I'll play my Master Shot card to add 2 damage to the attack action.
Okay. Okay, so that guy's dead. You take another 2 experience.
Oh, beautiful. And then I believe that's my turn. There's nothing else I want to do. So I will reset my actions.
Beautiful. Okay.
I am going to upgrade.
So you spend 5
So,
experience. The
1,
way
2,
upgrading works,
3,
it costs 5 the first
4,
time,
5.
6 the second time, 8 the third time, and then 10 forevermore.
So I just get to flip this over?
So when you upgrade, you can choose between a new ability, or you can
I'm
flip it over.
choosing my guy. So I'm now a 410, After any dice roll, you may spend 1 focus action to add 3 damage.
So if you start with an attack, you can hit people out. The downside is you have to be positioning around your movement, which is
But I have this card that lets me move.
That's gonna help you.
So sorry, I just got lost for a second.
Nope. So you're on upgrade. You just upgrade.
Oh, I needed to do this. That's what I needed to do. Is move that up.
Then you can add mana to your card.
Add mana.
Draw a new card. And then switch if you want to.
And sorry, how do we get these?
By spending 5 experience on that instead of your upgrade.
Okay. Alright, cool.
You're like, I want it all. Okay.
No, I still have the 2, so I'm like, I can...
You can get there.
I'm working toward the next thing.
I think you can get it. I think next turn you're pretty well positioned to be able to get both.
He went from no tattoos to tattoos.
That's
pretty
fun.
Cool.
Now I kind of want to see my person. Oh, she went from a no fur coat to a fur coat.
Well, you're not supposed to look.
Oh no, I can't look. Never mind. Anyways, that's your turn. We're gonna go ahead to the monster's turn. The monster's time is going to pass over here. The monster's going to roll the monster die. No, Meg, you're gonna roll.
Can I read my card to the class?
Of course, you can read the card to the class.
I love it. It's called Burning Arrow. Deal 1 damage to a monster within attack range, or 2 if they're in a forest.
That makes sense. Thematically.
Pretty good.
Also,
pretty
hold
good.
on to that bad boy because your monsters are not in their forest right now.
I know, but
Down
they're
here.
gonna show up maybe.
And you get to roll the monster attack die to see what the monsters do right now. And the monsters are going to nothing right now. They're going to push a hero if there was a hero to push adjacent to them. But there's not. So we're going to go ahead to the monster's move. Monster going to marching down here. March. And again, these are not within range of me. And they don't go towards heroes automatically. They're going towards the town. That's their objective. Everything else is secondary. And yes, they are heading towards the town. So we need to be mindful of that. Then they're going to have monsters attack, which they can't. And monsters reinforcement, which is not a reinforcement turn. Which means now it's time for my turn, when I get to go ahead and do fun things and hopefully hurt the monsters on the forest over here. So the problem I have is I kind of need to move, but I don't really want to move just based on where I am. Okay, choose a rank 1 or 2. I think I have to go there. This is tricky because I think this guy's going to hurt me, but I think it has to be done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead. Oh, this is so tricky. I'm going to go ahead and move. So we're going to move to a forest so I can hopefully end my turn. I ended my turn in a forest again. Can I have another one of these?
Oh my goodness.
I keep forgetting that. Okay, because that's important to be able to do whatever. Yeah, I think it is important. I think it's going to be a bad turn right now. We're going to figure this out. But in the meantime, what we're going to start with...
I'll be there to help soon.
...is we're going to start with a... we're going to use our back down ability over here. Choose a rank 1 or 2 monster that is within range and closer to Grimheim. He's a rank 2 monster, so he's just going to go ahead and die. Can I have 2 experience?
Whoa, you just kill him?
Yep,
wow,
straight up.
That's
straight
pretty
up.
good.
But only rank 1 or 2. So I will be upgrading this turn. That's the good news. The bad news is he wasn't adjacent to me, so I won't get that perks for it. But I will then go ahead and attack this guy who's not in a forest. So I will again roll 3 dice. Can I get 3 attack dice? So I'm going to go ahead, and it's attack range 2, but he's going to be a monster that's adjacent to me. I'm going to go ahead and roll, and we got 2 hits. He's dead. That's another 2 experience for me. Can I get 2 more experience?
Wow.
Look at you're not the only one. You're not the only one who can do this. Okay. And then also I get to up my counter to 2 over here. So this is going up over here. And then from there we can go ahead and deal with the fact that we are going to be attacked twice by various monsters. So that's going to be the tricky part. To that end, anything else I can do over here? I don't believe so. So right about now, we're going to go ahead and there's my as my attack action over here. I could go ahead and try to kill a... No, I can't. So it doesn't matter. So we're done over there. So I ended my turn. Well, let's do one thing at a time. End of turn. Reset actions over here. So we're going to move these over. Upgrade. We're going to go ahead and actually upgrade this time.
What are you going to upgrade?
I think I want Snipe. Snipe is going to let me once a turn. I just get to roll 2 dice and just slowly take down the small guys.
So hear me out. The only reason I went with my person first is because it does give you more health.
Yeah, but I don't need more health.
All right.
I don't need more health. I don't mind dying. We're going to spend 5 over here to gather Snipe as an ongoing ability. So right about now, I'm going to go ahead and take my cards over here and put them a little bit more in my hand. But we're going to put this down here. So once per turn, I can go ahead and roll 2 dice against the monster with an attack range. Doesn't cost anything, doesn't charge. And then if I upgrade it, Meg, I get to roll 5 dice against a monster with an attack range.
Whoa.
That's just a free action. It's like I can just wander around the board and just prep and upgrade. Alright. Ooh, Star Song's cool. At the end of your turn, draw an additional event card. It's worth noting, by the way, each hero has their own equipment decks, event decks, and ability decks. So everything's completely unique about the heroes. But then, second thing I do is that was upgrade. I add mana to a card. So Meg, can I get a mana for another card over here? Because I ended in the forest, and I get the mana to the card. So I get the second mana. You already gave me 1, right? Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. I get another one. I get 2. Okay, because 1 for the force, 1 for ending
I'm
there.
gonna start counting.
That's okay. I had 2. We could track it on camera. I then draw a card, so I'm going to draw this new card, which is Speedy Attack. Discard another card from your hand to perform an attack action. I like the flexibility there. And then we're going to switch cards. Star Song lets you draw an extra event card every single turn, which I kind of like. But I want to see what else we have. So we're going to go ahead and cycle Star Song. We have Treat Reader. Move into an adjacent forest area or move out of a forest area. And it gives +2 health. I like that too, but we'll see. Then we're going to go ahead and switch cards. So we're done. We drew a card. We are done with our turn, Meg. It is your turn.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm going to start off with a mend action that's not even needed. So that I can now have my Bone Bane bow.
Beautiful.
So spend a mend. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have mend and bane, and I put them together.
Spend a mend bane.
Spend a mend action on Nailfare to bind the relics. So I now place this over my starting one.
So it depends. Does it say it's the main weapon?
Yeah, it says this is your main weapon.
So in general, some of the equipment you get will not replace your main weapon. Some of it will. Because this is a main weapon, it replaces it. That also means you're now rolling 7 dice a turn.
I know.
Holy hell, Meg.
So it says this is your main weapon, attack range 2, and then it says count the relics rolled in each attack action and deal that much damage to another monster adjacent to the target. So I'm going to attack that one, and I can splash to the other one.
Oh, so you're rolling 7 dice. You're rolling 7 dice.
So yeah, now I'm going to take an attack
But keep in mind, your range... Oh, so you're going to attack this one and splash to that one?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Isn't that great?
That's very cool. Did we move these monsters at the end of the round? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We skipped the entire monster phase. We skipped...
We did your monsters.
No, we didn't. We did the monster dice. We rolled it. We did not move monsters or attack with monsters. Hold up for a second.
Well, they would just move.
Oh, no. Because it's not the monster's turn yet.
Yeah, it was just you. You mean just now?
I did last turn's monsters for me and not for you.
Correct.
Your
They
monsters
just
did not
needed to move.
Your monsters are over here.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I've not been doing upkeep properly.
You're fine. It's been a long day. Whoa! Okay, so I do 1 damage to the other one.
You do 1 splash damage, and you kill the other one.
I super killed the other one.
This is going to get that, and this guy's going to die.
And I get an experience?
You get experience, and you're good to go.
Oh, that stinks because I'm 1 experience. Oh, no, I'm 2 away. Alright, so that is everything.
3 away. It costs 6 experience.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that was a good turn. You prepped. You powered up. You're doing 7 dice per action now.
Alright, I'm just wondering if I should play any cards to, like, move or anything, but I think I'll just wait. So, I will... Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Okay. I will reset my actions.
Okay.
I'm not going to upgrade. I will add a mana. Oh, I could have... Oh, no, I'm too far away.
Okay.
Right?
Too far away from what?
Where's my attack range now?
Your attack range is still 2. It says attack range 2 on the weapon.
Where?
The second...
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. That... And then I get to draw a card. Durability. Remove all damage from an equipment.
Nice.
And then I can switch something. I'm going to switch this one down.
What's your new quest?
This one is spend 1 attack action not adjacent to any monster. Wait, did I already do that?
Did you already do that?
Yeah, I did.
You already did that. Spend... Oh, you have to spend the attack action. You have to not attack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just cycle that one
Okay.
down. So this one is practice makes perfect. Spend 1 practice action and 1 XP to make it.
Ooh.
But then I can prevent damage.
Yeah. Spend 1 mend action to remove all damage from the home stone tonic. Oh, so it kind of improves your mend action to a degree, effectively. Alright, and then you can go ahead and do, that's your turn. You're done.
Yep.
Monster turn. Monster's going to go ahead. We're going to do time marker. Time marker's going to jump down here, which means as effective as we think we've been, monsters are now spawning again.
Yikos.
Then we're going to go ahead and go to the monster dice, so we're going to roll this. That's your job.
Yay.
And we get monsters are going to cycle around the hero counterclockwise, so this is going to cycle over there, which arguably is better. Doesn't necessarily matter that significantly. As monsters do not move. From there, we're going to have monsters attacking. So the monsters are going to go ahead and attack right now, which means this guy is unfortunate. That actually helped me, by the way. If he wasn't here, this guy would have moved. They both would have attacked me, but now they can't. So he's going to go ahead and attack me. Unfortunately, he's rolling 6 dice.
That is really interesting, because he spun the thing.
He spun the thing, yeah.
He rolls these dice too?
And
Should I roll for him?
No, you roll 2 hits. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and roll over here. And we got, look at that. We got 2 hits. That's all we got against me. So I'm going to take 2 wounds. Can I have 2 damage markers? I'm also in a forest, so I would have ignored the grazes, which is unfortunate because I thought that would have been cool. Anyways, that is my turn. And so right about now, we are done with the monster's turn, but not entirely because we get to the monster's reinforcement card, where Meg, here's your monster's reinforcement card over here. Here's my monster reinforcement card. We may have to move our boards. Not yet. Mine is the boneyard. Yours is, up there. Okay, so this is actually interesting.
Right here.
Yes. So no, this is...
Ogre Valley.
Oh, it is. Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. Because basically, if a monster would ever spawn on another monster, you draw a new spawn card entirely.
Oh.
But that's not relevant right now, so you can go ahead.
This is Brutus the babysitter.
Okay,
So I assume a Brutus goes in the middle and then a bunch of little babies.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the tokens, and you can just go ahead. How many small tokens you need? 7. So I need to give you 5 more. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spawn some small monsters here.
This is
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see.
And 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. So I need to find you 2 more monsters. Here we go, and here we go.
They're so little.
And then on my end, I need to go ahead and spawn some of these demons over here. So I need to spawn some skeletons and a little imp. So our little imp is going to go back right over here in the 1, 2, 3. And then we have to spawn these skeletons. Skeletons are going to be slightly bigger. Going here, and over here, and over here, and here. So we got these skeletons over here. So this whole board needs to be mindful here. And I guess we're still taking on our various sides. That actually worked fairly well for the camera, though. I'll say that.
I was feeling better, and now I'm feeling worse.
Yeah, now, bosses can spawn even in the yellow decks. There's 2 versions of bosses. There's stronger bosses and weaker bosses. The yellow decks can spawn bosses, which we haven't really seen yet. These guys are brutal. They have like 12 health, and they're annoying, and they roll lots of dice, but it is what it is. But with that was our turn, which means now it's time to go to the next round. The next round, Meg.
All right,
I'm going to go ahead, and I believe it is time for me to kill a monster next to me. But I don't know how easy that's going to be. Oh, I have the snipe as well. I don't really want to move, so I don't think I'm going to move right now. I think I'm going to start with snipe. So, Meg, I'm going to roll 2 dice against that monster. I'm going to use my snipe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not yet. Let's start with a core attack action over here. That core attack action is going to be against this monster here, where I'm rolling 3 dice. I kind of wish I had those extra dice situation. I'm going to roll 3 dice against this guy over here, hoping to do a ton of damage, but we'll see. That was 1 damage. That was not a ton of damage. Could you go ahead and pop damage onto him? He might actually benefit from a die. Yeah. Pop a die to 2 over there. Okay. So the big guy's at 2, which is not as encouraging as you might have thought. I don't love it. I don't love it at all.
How about, do you want to come down and deal with these guys and me come and swing at him? Because I'm rolling 7 dice.
Just sure. Make me feel completely ineffective as a human being, by all means.
I
don't actually think I do. I don't think I do. I think I have this mentally planned. Maybe. Oh, interesting. I could do that. Okay. Okay, I could do that. Here's what I'm going to do. Ready?
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead. I will actually sort of listen to you. I'm going to move over here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 around it into the forest. Because I want to end the forest. Then I'm going to roll 2 dice against this guy. Oh, no. He won't move if I do that. I want him to move.
I do want to kind of deal with that side of the board, too.
The problem is you can't move through monsters. So I don't really have an option. And he will not... He'll move. He'll stay next to me. I don't want that. So I'm currently over here. If I go... I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 dice against that guy. Let's start with that. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Yeah, because I can. And that's a graze.
Beautiful.
Nope. He's in the forest.
Oh, my goodness.
He's in the forest. Unfortunate. That would have been great against this guy. I would have taken him to 4 damage. So I think I kind of have to back off. This guy will move here. It won't actually hurt me. So it won't matter. So I think...
Here's the thing.
Yes.
No matter what the monster is,
yeah.
How much damage do they do when they reach the center?
1.
Is it always 1?
It's always... Unless it's a boss, in which case it's 3.
I say let that troll live.
I don't think... First of all, you never let the trolls live. Never let the trolls win, people. Boys and girls, never let them win. I think I am going to halfway listen to you, unfortunately. I could deal 1 damage, you know. I don't want to do this.
Kill the woods one. Kill the woods one. Ping. Take the experience.
Okay.
Go home.
The problem is I kind of want my quest weapon. So I think I will move over here. I'm going to move here with my second action. Okay, that's going to move. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend these 3 to go ahead and deal 1 damage to this guy. And 1 damage to this guy. So it's going to bump him to 3.
Great.
Okay. Not what I wanted, but the main point of that was that, first of all, I get an experience out of that. So I'm going to get an experience. But more importantly, I killed a monster next to me, which means I get this gear. So I now have a new piece of gear that I can use. That's the thing I wanted. Because then, discard 3 cards in Temple Runes as you realize you're related to Gandalf, King of Alfenheim. So, if I get to the Temple Runes, which is over here, that's a good card to have next. Because I can get there within 2 turns. So I think we're going to let these monsters just do their thing. We don't really care with them. They're not really a threat.
I can get to them.
Exactly. And that covers my turn. So I'm good on that. I'm good on that, which means I have 4 experience. Not as much as I want, but my turn is done. I could choose a rank 1 or 2, discard another card from your hand, take another attack action. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, we're done. We're going to go to reset actions. So these actions are going to come off. We're going to upgrade, which means we're not going to upgrade. This should be over here, by the way. We're going to add mana to my cards. Can I get a 2 mana because I'm in the forest? 2 mana. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and draw a card. And I'm drawing Agility. Move 2 areas just because you can. That's beautiful. I'm going to get Temple Wounds next round. Except Temple Wounds then wants me to discard 3 cards, and I don't love that part. So, whatever. Anyways, that's going to be that over here. But now when I take attack actions against monsters, I deal 1 damage to a monster adjacent to them. And that's my turn. Meg, to you.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to switch a card because I kind of want to get this card over here. This over here, I get to spawn 2 around, and I can use it to draw event cards or add 2 damage to your attack actions.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. Okay, your turn.
All right. I am going to do Seek Shelter to move to 2 areas.
Okay.
So I will go 1, 2.
Okay. I sense an attack coming.
And then I will use Burning Arrow to deal 1 damage to a monster.
Okay.
And then I will use my Sure Shot ability to deal 3 damage to a monster.
Wait, what's your Sure Shot ability? Yeah, that seems reasonable. So he's just straight up dead.
And he's 3 experience.
He's 3 experience.
And then I'm going to use a move action.
Did you use your Seek Shelter card?
Yeah.
So you can't move again after it.
Oh, shucks. Well, then I'll just have moved instead.
Okay. That's fine.
Where was he?
He was over here.
No, he was here.
Yeah.
So I'll go there.
Yep.
And then, shucks, I would have thought that was going to work.
Practice.
What
Train yourself.
is prepare?
Prepare is draw a card. It's not bad.
I know. I wanted to move 3, then use my bow, roll 7, and splash damage onto another one.
It would have been very cool.
I'm going to do it next turn.
I think you will. I'm just going to let my people march into the city. That's my job.
I know, you're just going to let them go. I will, I'm going to prepare and draw an extra card.
Okay.
Alright, so I got Rest. Heal 2 damage from me. I swear, I have 2 heal damage ones, and I'm not even getting damage.
It's the horrible life you live.
I'm too strong. Alright, so I will reset my actions.
Okay.
Upgrade, which I am going to upgrade.
You are scary sometimes. Okay, now keep in mind, you could look at your initial ability, your Sure Shot, because it also has a more powerful side.
Oh, it has a different side?
Yep. All abilities have 2 sides. And it generates 2 per turn. So it slightly adjusts what it does.
And it's as many as I spend?
Yeah. 2 to 4 is we spend 2 to 4 turns, and it generates 2 a turn.
Or I just take this?
Suppressifier, yeah.
Yeah, I'll upgrade this.
Okay.
So that would happen before I add mana too, right?
Yep.
Wow. Alright, so I'll add the 2, draw another card,
Okay.
and then potentially switch a card, which I think I might. So I got another Burning Arrow.
Nice.
And I think I am going to switch this now, because I was thinking I want one that gains
Yeah,
mana.
I think I had Suppressifier too, and I wasn't overall... Yeah, I also had Suppressifier. It looks like that one might be a common to the decks, because we both have that. Either that or decks got mixed up, but I think it's just common to the decks.
A little standard, yeah.
Lots of the art on the cards are unique to that particular character.
Alright, and now it's on to the monsters.
Monster's turn. Time's
so
going
sad.
to
I
advance
didn't
over
get
here.
to roll an
It's the
attack.
worst. Monster dice, we're going to roll. You can roll the monster dice instead. Go ahead and roll the monster dice. See what bad things happen. Okay, bad monsters do extra damage this round, which is not relevant because none of them are attacking. And then we're going to go ahead and have the monsters move. So monsters marching, monsters marching, monsters marching. This monster's going to march down over here. And then we are going to go ahead and have monsters attack, which they can't, and monsters reinforcement, which we're not in a reinforcement turn, but will be there soon enough.
Monsters moving.
And now it is my turn. So I think I'm going to start with the following. Okay, that's not technically an action. Okay, fine. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to play move 2 areas just because you can to go over here. I'm going to roll 2 dice against this monster who's not in a forest. Can I have 2 dice? Oh, they're over here. Perfect. I'm going to roll 2 dice and see how much I do against it. Nothing. I'm doing great, 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 great. I think I will probably... I don't love it, but I think I'm probably going to go ahead and move to the Temple Runes so I can get that done with the move action. I'm going to prepare in the Temple Runes to draw a card, and then... Oh, it's so bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and discard 3 cards in Temple Runes in order to take this card. So I'm doing this quest over here to discard 3 cards in Temple Runes in order to take this and I'm not even doing an attack action this round. But I do have a more powered up card over here, so that's going to be very helpful to have, and that's going to help me add 2 every single round. And again, I'm ending in a forest. And that's basically going to be my turn. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. We're going to reset the actions. We're going to upgrade, so I can't upgrade still, unfortunately.
You moved all those guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot upgrade. I could add mana, so can I get 3 mana, Meg? Can I actually get 4? 4 mana.
Yeah, are you in a forest?
Yeah, so I'm in a forest. I get 1 on an extra card. I get 2 on this. Okay, I'm going to draw another 1 on this, and then 1 in here. My forest action gives me 1 on any 1 card, not all my cards. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw a card, and then switch cards. Let me see. When you have rolled 10 attack dice in forest, you have learned the songs of the trees. Oh, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Oh, we're definitely doing this. Once I've rolled 10 dice in forest, you have learned the songs of the trees.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and just start doing that next turn. But that's going to be next turn. Next turn I'm going to be super strong. I'm going to catch up with Meg, totally. 100%.
Super strong.
Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Oh, now I can use this. Okay. Now I'll use the Seek Shelter to move. And I will go 1, 2.
Okay.
And then I will... attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack this one.
Okay. Hit them with your best shot.
Okay.
So the runes do splash damage for you.
Yep, so 3 damage to him and 2 damage to him.
That you basically just killed 2 monsters. Beautiful.
So that's 3 experience?
That's 3 experience for you.
Alright. And then I will... use my Sure Shot ability. How much health does he have? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna spend... He has 3 health.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2.
Okay.
I guess I'll spend the 2.
What are you doing? Wait, what ability are you doing now? That's a straight up ability. You don't roll dice.
Oh, so I could just auto kill.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. I was saving this to
Gotcha.
just do the 3 damage, but I'm not rolling, so yeah. So I'll just do 3.
Okay.
If I know that I'm doing it. I'll take 2 more experience.
You're gonna level up again, aren't you? Oh, this is the up to 6 by you.
Oh yeah, you're right. And now I'm not in range of anybody, but I could move. Oh, I could move. I don't think it's worth it.
Up to you.
So I think I should move, but I think I'm actually gonna move toward this area now and let them.
Keep in mind, they're slowly gonna head towards you anyway.
Right. So I can jump and take care of this group.
Okay.
So I'll move and go 1, 2, 3 into the village.
Okay. Excellent. That's your turn. Go to the end of turns.
So I will reset my actions. I will upgrade, which I now need 8.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't yet. Add mana. Oops. Draw a card. And then switch a card. I got another durability. I wish I could discard these.
Remove all damage from an equipment. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
You could discard cards. Once you have a hand limit of 4, so the only problem is you're discarding for no purpose.
And then I could switch a card. I'm gonna switch this again because this is a healing one as well. Alright.
Yeah, you don't need healing.
No.
We're gonna go ahead and do the monster turn. We're gonna have time marker advanced by 1, so next round we have new monsters spawning, but not yet this round, and it's gonna be a harder deck. We're gonna roll the monster die. That's gonna monsters rush. Monsters rush, that's bad. Okay. This guy might just go to the city.
I think that is good that I pivoted to over here now.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hold him back, which I could do. Okay. So in any case, we're gonna go ahead and monsters move now. So monsters move a second time. Okay. Now when you get to the last 4 rounds of the game, the monsters are gonna rush every round. That's what these little skulls mean. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and have monsters attack, which is not relevant. There's no one to attack right now. Then reinforcements, which is not relevant, which means it is now time for next turn where I could hopefully finally do something. I'm gonna start with a move over here of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna start trying to hit this guy as hard as I can. So I'm gonna start with a roll 2 dice. He's not in the force, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 dice. So, let's do my main attack action. So I'm going to do 3 damage. Yeah, we're going to do 3 damage over here. We're going to roll these 3 dice while in a forest. I did 1 damage to it. Meg, can you show me how to roll dice? Cause
do you want me to try?
No. Actually, go ahead, just for fun. Just for the camera. Let's see what happens.
Just for funsies.
Let's see what happens. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do 1 damage to him, so he pops up to 4 over
You
here.
gotta be rolling like 7.
Okay. Now, over here, I can go ahead and spend 3 damage over here. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 of this, okay, to be able to add damage to an attack action. So I'm adding 2 damage to attack action, bringing him to 6, and then I'm going to roll 2 dice because of my snipe over here. I'm going to roll 2 dice against him, and we got 2 hits, which means I also bumped this to 5. I've now rolled 5 dice in force, and more importantly, he's dead. So I go ahead and get 3 experience, which means I'm leveling up.
Good job.
It's so exciting, leveling up. And I think that was move and attack. That was those 2 actions over there, and I think that's everything there. After each attack action, deal 1 damage to a monster adjacent to Alva. Did I not need to roll those extra 2 dice? I don't think I needed to.
Is that just always in play?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, either way, I'm happy to roll the dice anyway. Okay, that's going to be that over there. And I'm ending my turn at forced. I've rolled 5 dice over here. So right about now we have the following. End of turn. Reset actions. These actions are going to reset. I'm going to upgrade, so I'm going to spend 6 experience over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go ahead and bump up to 6. I can upgrade, which means I think it might be time to roll my to bump my stats. Do I care about Tree Reader? Tree Reader's fun. The enemies are going to move closer to me next turn, so I'm not as worried. But my range is a little low. I need better range, Meg.
I know.
I need better range. I can do Snipe. I'm going to upgrade Snipe. Roll 5 dice against the monster with an attack range. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm upgrading Snipe as my ability, and then I'm going to go ahead and add mana. So I'm going to add 2 mana to this card, 1 mana to this card. I'm still in a forest. Can I have another mana? So I'm adding it to Bloodline Crystal, which can be helpful. And then I draw an event card, and I can switch a card. I think I'm going to switch Treat Reader out over here. Flexibility. Ooh, I like this. That's very cool. I like flexibility. Okay, and that was my turn. To you.
Okay.
Hear me out.
If I am next to an enemy, they won't move.
They will not move.
I'm going to try to kill this one and then rush into the center so that they stay around me.
And just get hit by all of them?
Yeah.
You can't move through them, though.
I know. I'm going to try to kill some as well.
You have to kill at least, yeah.
Can I move these just for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Listen,
so
you're a strong person. You can just move the villagers around. I'm the strong one. I move fastest.
Alright, so I'm going to...
as the crust of the earth is.
We're going to get demonetized.
I move mountains. I move
Goblins.
mountains. I move
Goblins.
something. And a something, and I know what my worth is.
Alright, so I'm going to attack this.
Got a rough and destructible surface. I only half know the words, to be honest. Okay, that is...
Not exactly what I wanted, though. I wanted to try to splash and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Okay. You killed the center. No, wait, who did you kill?
I was attacking him.
This one, yeah. Okay, you needed 3 runes to hit that guy.
Right. Can I spend this?
No.
Why not?
Because
it's damage.
I know, but you do it to the secondary person.
Yeah.
Your target...
It says to add 3 damage.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is you're adding 3 damage to your main attack, not your secondary splash damage. I know you want to, and it is cool. Fricks Games, get on those rules.
Alright, so we kill him.
Yeah.
And I get an experience.
Yes, you do. You splash
and the
damage
other one
center.
takes 1 damage. Okay. I mean, I still can't kill him. It's just that... Alright. I will then move.
If you want to take care of these guys, I can sweep down here. But
I
honestly,
totally am.
We'll see more in a second.
I'm going to move 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my sure shot to just do 2 damage to him.
Okay.
So now he's killed, and I get 2 experience. And then I'm going to play Burning Arrow to do 1 damage to a monster within attack range, or 2 if they're in a forest. So I will kill this one.
Beautiful. Another experience for you.
For another experience.
You know that expression, like, leave some of them for the rest of us?
Okay. And then... You know, I'm kind of tempted. Can I have that token back?
I love the wordings on this card.
Some of these are really funny.
No, this card over here, Alva's ability. Alva's, like, character card. Alva learned archery from her father at an early age. She can hit a butterfly at 50 paces. But she would never dream of it. Butterflies are pretty.
Mine, when he's upgraded, it says, Bjorn can solve any problem, including the problems his prior self caused.
Some therapy going on here.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Instead of killing that this
Yes.
turn, technically this is the only one that will move, and this one... Actually, yeah, this is the only one that will move.
Correct. That's true, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to put the experience back and not do it yet so that I have 4 cards in my hand because I want to discard.
You can just discard it. You don't have to. You just don't want to have it in your hand?
I mean...
It's not hurting you.
I guess that's true.
Like, you're like, I actively want this card gone
I want
from
to
my
get
hand.
rid of it. Okay, fine.
It's a stupid card. It makes me sad every time I look at it.
Alright, and that's my whole that kind of turn?
That's the
my whole active?
turn. Yep, reset actions and do your stuff.
Okay. So, we'll do this. We will upgrade. We got plenty of money. I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I even want to upgrade?
Your stats, your abilities, a new thingy. Flip your starting ability. You already did that. Flip your new abilities.
I'm reading this. If you kill a monster in an attack action, all remaining damage may be dealt to a second monster.
That seems like it would have been useful a second ago.
These both stay in play?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have this earlier. Alright, yeah, so I will take this. For 8.
Then you can upgrade it next turn, whichever that is.
Now, can you only upgrade one more time?
No, you can infinitely upgrade at 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So upgrade.
More relevant to the longer game. The shorter game, there's only so much you can get done.
Draw a card. Watch me.
Okay.
I'll switch this. So the next one available is Long Shot, and it says add 2 damage to your attack action if target is at range 2 or more.
Okay. Well, basically hurting non-adjacent monsters.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you done?
Yes.
Monsters take their turn. Monsters, first things first, time advances, which means we're going to be drawing a red card, so that's going to be brutal. Let's see how bad those are. Then we roll the monster dice, and by we, I mean Meg rolls the monster die. Rush, genuinely a rush, so this is going to jump over here. This is going to go here.
No, he's on the road now.
Oh, you're right. Oh, interesting.
That's what I was saying, only in that
None of them are going to move. Oh, these are going to pop over here.
No, he's on a road.
Could you just stop pointing out how wrong I am? Okay, that's going to be there. Then we're going to have monsters moving.
There's an argument of either he would go like that or he would go like that.
I don't know if it changes anything. The net result's the same next turn because the next move is going to be like that. Okay, that's going to be monsters moving. Nothing, they all move because they're next to you and these guys are blocked. Bosses will move through other monsters. They do not want to be stopped. Monsters will attack now, so these guys don't do any attacking. But they are close though. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to you're going to be attacked by 3 dice. So go ahead and roll 3 dice against. I'll roll them against you. I roll poorly. Okay. We got one hit. One hit. Oh, 2 hits. You're not in force. 2 hits.
All right. So I just put these on me.
Okay, and then reinforcements are going to happen, and that's going to be the fun part. Our player boards might finally move over here because Meg, here's your card. It doesn't actually matter whose, but feed the flames. Oh wow, this is happening down here.
Mine's up in the dark forest.
Okay, mine's down here, so you're going to lose my player board in a second. We're going to move this down here.
Put it up there. Is that too hard?
Actually, that's not a bad thing at all. Let me first put the monsters down and then deal with it. So, what do you need? You need more of the same, right? How many do you need of these?
If you want to give me just like a handful of stuff, I can try to.
2 brutes, 3
4
brutes. You need one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the small guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the small guys. I don't have a 6th here. There we go.
Every time I'm like, yeah, we're doing it. I'm killing a lot. Then more just show up.
That's how it works. That's how this happens. All right, we need a giant triangle dude. Okay, that's going to be over here. So it's going to be popping down here. We need our smaller, less gigantic triangle dudes, and then our tiny triangle dudes. Okay, I think we got some spawning. Why is this? Oh, this is a 4. Oh, interesting. Okay.
They see me spawning.
They're hating. And you talk about being demonetized.
Yeah, I said spawning. I changed the words, and then you said the actual words.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's parody. First of all, I highly doubt I said the actual words. Let's be honest. Okay.
It was only 2. So.
It was only 2. 2 of the actual words doesn't count. That still counts as parody. We are almost done spawning. This is a lot of monsters. And they're going to start rushing us very quickly, by the way, because it's endgame. Endgame approaches.
It's the final endgame.
Okay, you got to see a game with no bosses. That just happens to be. Let me just show you a boss card. Let me find a boss card. Full. Yeah, it's very, very full over here.
Scary, scary.
So boss card, I'm just going to keep going until I find a boss. Here we go. This would have been a boss card over here. They spawn with their own tokens, so that would have been Cert. That's a level 1 boss, by the way, not even a level 2. So he would have spawned over here, down here, as a 7 with 4 damage, and also spawning more tokens as well. They have their difficult side and their easier side, but they're not in play right now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. That was that. And now, Meg, that was reinforcements, which means it is my turn. Okay, cool. I'm excited. We spawned, and I need to do things. Now, the problem is I was going to come down here. I think I'm still going to come down here, but I was going to come down to the village, because those guys are all up here and I want to deal with these guys. But I think you're going to deal with all these. I'm going to deal with all these now. So I'm going to go Meg, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to end up over here. That's going to be my basic move, and it also means I'm ending in a forest, which is awesome. Then from there, while on the way, while in Grimheim, I'm going to discard this to gain 2 gold. So we're going to go ahead and get 2 gold. Can I have 2 experience, please? Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and pop that there. Then, I'm in a forest, which is good. I'm going to roll 5 dice against the monster within attack range. So I'm going to roll 5 dice against this guy. Watch how badly I roll, Meg. Watch how badly I can do this. Also, I'm in a forest, which means I'm immediately going to upgrade to my singing bow for my next attack. Because this is my... I'm going from 5 dice roll to 10 dice roll. And I got 1, 2. 2 hits. 2 hits, Meg. 2 hits.
You need a 3.
I did need 3. That's my problem. So first I'm going to move my player board like you suggested.
Did you count the dice roll?
I did. Those were 5. Yeah, I just mentioned. Those are taking me from 5 to 10. So we got this over here. So it's going to go up here to a degree. And that's going to be there. That's going to be there. And this is now mine, which is important because I replaced my starting weapon and now will extra dice my next attack. Now the thing I could do is I could go ahead and I could deal 1 damage to each monster, but I want to kind of hold on to this because I think this will be very helpful for these. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just spend these over here to just do the extra 2 damage against this guy, which feels like overkill because it is overkill. But can I get 2? You know, I'm right here, honestly, so I'll just grab it right now.
I'm right here.
That was that. And then from there, I haven't even done I've done my move. That was my move. I have to do an attack action, so I'm going to do an attack action against this monster over here, where I'm now rolling 5 dice because I just upgraded that. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that yet. First, I'm going to roll, because that might change how I do it, depending on how bad I roll. I might change what I do. But I'm going to go ahead and attack 5 dice. After each attack action, after each deal 1 damage to a monster adjacent, add 1 to any card that's useful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. And I got 2 of these, which is no damage. None. Okay, because it's in a forest. So I'm going to stick with my...
road.
It doesn't matter. It's still on the forest. I get to add a... can I get a mana? Because I'm going to add a mana to any card. I'll add it to my Bloodline Crystal, I guess. These cards, I'm not going to be able to use them fast enough, honestly. I think that's kind of everything I can do. I did a move, I did that. He's going to attack me this turn, which is not what I planned on, but it is what's going to happen. I do have attack cards. Choose a non-boss monster within attack range. It may not move during this turn. I think I'll do that. I'll stop him from attacking me by just playing this card. So it will not be able to move, and that's going to be that. Which means I go to the end of my turn steps over here, reset my actions, I upgrade. I sadly can't because that didn't happen.
Do that, so remember you did a spell on him.
That's fair. That's totally reasonable. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, add mana. Can I get 4 mana?
Whoa.
Yep.
So much.
Yep, 4 mana. I'm going to put 3 on this card, like usual, and then 1 on this card. And then we are going to go ahead and have upgrade, add mana, draw 1 card. So I'm going to draw a card. And we got rest, heal 2 damage from Alva. That's useful because I have 2 damage from Alva. And then we're going to switch a card. And I think I pay 5 gold in a forest to have them imported from... Pay 5 gold? Oh. Oh. Do I want to do this while in the forest? I could have done that last turn.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to pay 5 gold because that's going to give me an extra before an attack action. So I'm going to take Alva's Bracers and power up on this card over here. And that's going to give me another. So that extra mana I put on this card, I'm going to put on that card. Can I have 1 more mana? I'm just generating tons of stuff happening. She's like powering up slowly but surely. Spend 1 practice action in a forest to get your aim right. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I like that one.
Slowly but surely.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's your turn.
You took out 1. I'm going to take out like 5. I'm just saying.
It's a team game.
Team game. So much fun. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Also, I stopped him from moving. You left that out of.
Oh, yeah. You stopped them from moving.
Yeah. You got a whole bunch of people up there together. Listen.
Yeah, and I'm going to go take care of business. Alright, I'm going to heal my 2 damage off.
Yep.
I am going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
And roll 7 dice.
Okay. Yep, go ahead. Dice over here.
Oh, can I give you this too?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
You have 1, 2... Well, who do you attack? Who do you fight?
The one in front of me.
Okay, so he gets hit by all of them. But you can carry over.
Well, I have this.
Yep.
But I don't think I can...
What?
This only kills the second one, right?
Yeah. To be dealt to a second monster behind it. Adjacent and further away. So it has to be this one over here.
Oh, well, if I knew that, then... Yeah.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah. You're going to kill those 2. Okay, you get 2 experience.
Alright, I will use my sure shot to kill this one.
Okay. Did you ever get attacked by them? Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah.
I healed it off. And then I want to attack.
I love how even the rest cards have like unique art for the characters. Cause like we have these 2 cards here, and they're just both really having a fun day. You know, watching the boats, watching the butterflies. She likes butterflies. Remember that? She likes butterflies. They're
She
pretty.
certainly does. I'm gonna prepare to draw a card.
Okay. The horde marches onwards.
Okay. All right, and that is my turn.
Okay.
So I will reset my actions. I will not upgrade.
Add a monitor card.
Add 2 mana. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And switch a card.
Do you know how well Alva's bracers and the singing bow work together? I feel like half my game is telling you how powerful I am while you kill one.
I hate to do this.
Do you, though?
Never mind, I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Time marches on. We have one more time before they start rushing every turn. We roll the monster die. Meg, that's code for you. Roll the monster die. That's going to be... Oh, they push you closer to Alvin. Oh, ooh, they're going to move and attack. Doesn't really change much. But then... we're going to have that happen, and then we are going to go ahead and monsters move. So these guys are both going to move closer to you. If you want to handle all those, I'm going to handle all these.
Great.
So there.
Oh,
and there.
I thought you meant fighting. But
No,
you mean...
no. I mean actually like moving them. They're all moving up towards the city. Okay. And then from there, monsters attack, which means you get hit by 2 monsters, and I believe no one else gets hit. Now these guys, we have to remember, these guys have range too. We have to remember that. Okay. And that's basically going to be hitting against you, and we got 2 hits.
Jeez.
Again, I roll great when I'm hitting against our team. And then monsters attack, which we just did. Monsters reinforcement, not relevant, and it's on to the next round. To the next round, I'm going to start by taking my actions. So I have no gold because I bought that weapon, but I'm pretty happy with the weapon, honestly. I think I'm kind of powerful-ish, maybe, but I'd also still love to get 8 gold to like power up against things. So how do I handle this? I think I should start by kind of trying to kill this guy, because that seems reasonable. Yeah, let's go ahead and start by trying to kill this guy. We're going to roll 5 dice against him. I'm going to hope for the best, because that's what you do in games. We're going to try to kill this guy. 5 dice. Okay, so I got 2 against it, which means I am going to do that thing, or maybe not. Maybe not. What I could do is I could go 1, 2, 3 like so. So hold up 1 second. I think what I'm going to do, Meg, is I got 2 damage. I'm going to go... So that's 2 damage against it, which we can remember for a second. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over there. So that's not even my attack action. That was just my basic extra. Then I'm going to move 3 over here. And then I'm going to use 3 over here to deal 1 damage to 3 monsters within attack range. Meg, can I have 3 damage markers?
Okay. Oh, wait. I have 5 cards.
You should discard one. You can get rid of that card you don't like.
Oh, I wonder what I'll discard.
Yeah, I think that's definitely reasonable. Alright. I'm going to put a damage marker on here and a damage marker on here. And this guy gets killed. So
Yay.
can I get 2 experience markers?
Beautiful.
If you could sound less like you're being dismissive when I kill things, that'd be great.
But I was
not! Then I'm going to go ahead. So I've moved now. And, oh, I've moved over there. Where was I? I was over here. I could have gone, and here's here. I could have gone 1, 2, 3. I could have gone 3, but they have range. They have range, Meg.
I'd be afraid.
I am afraid. I am afraid. I'm very much afraid. How do I handle this? I'm not even in my turn to force. How do I handle this? They're all going to move closer and attack me. I think... You know what? It's okay if I die. It's okay if I die. When I was over here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to go over here. That's where I'm going. So I was still able to do what I did there. I took that guy out because he's within range. I dealt 2 damage to each of those because they're within range. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to target the rest of them. So we're just going to do what I can do over here and hope that I survive. Desperately hope that I can survive. I'm going to heal 2 damage from Alva because I think that's a good time to try to be as healthy as possible. Choose a non-boss monster with an attack range. It may not move. That won't help me at all because whatever.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Do these always cost 5, or these are an upgrade that they always cost whatever you're at?
Whatever you're at. I'm going to go ahead and take an attack action. So I've done a move action. I'm going to take an attack action now. I'm going to attack this guy over here because, well, he seems scarier than the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 5 dice against him. And he's not in a force, so I can actually hopefully kill him this time. Okay. We're going to go ahead and, after each attack action, add 1 to any card. That's very important because of what happens next. So I'm going to do... more than enough damage to kill him, so he's dead over here. That's 1. Can I get 2 experience, please? 2 experience.
What was his health?
His health was at 3.
Because that only would have been 2 if he was in a forest.
But he wasn't in a forest, and I commented on that. I commented. But because of that, because it's an attack action, I add 1 to any card, so I'm going to add that to this, which means now I can spend these 3 to take another attack action. So I'm going to again roll, and this time against, let's say, this guy, because he's, again, close enough to be worth killing. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, his health 4? His health is 4. It's a good thing I did 4, because I didn't realize.
I would do these ones, because they're going to go by you, or you're going to stop these
Yeah,
ones.
but these guys roll 3.
Sure.
I want to deny that.
But he can't even get to you. They're going to stay there.
He's range 2.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and roll. And I did 1, 2, 3, which is not enough to kill him, unfortunately. That, fortunately, is a solvable problem, because what I'll do is I'll give up these 3 to add 2 damage to my attack action, and he dies. Can I, again, have 2 more thingies? Okay. I think, and then I could, because of that, I can add 1 to any card, which I'll add this to this. I'm just going to keep cycling Alva's Braces as fast as possible. I think that's everything I can do. The only thing I can do is stop monsters from charging, but it's not going to help, so I believe, Meg, it is your turn. Oh, I get to go through the end of turn steps, so I get to go ahead and reset my actions. I upgrade, which is not relevant. I get to add mana to cards. Can I have 4 mana? Okay, 4 mana. I'm going to get 1 on Alva's Braces over here, 2 on the Bloodline Crystal, and 1 on Hail of Arrows. And I will draw a card, which is going to be choose up to 2 monsters with an attack range, roll 2 dice against each. That seems fun. Your turn, Meg.
Okay, so the thing that stinks is I think I'm going to have to waste my main attack on these guys.
The thing that stinks is I have like 10 dice being rolled against me this round.
I mean, I'm moving up there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I'll just attack. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm just hoping I roll runes as well.
You can do it. You can do it. Oh, wow.
Not enough.
Unnecessary. Wait, not enough for what? Oh, because you need runes. Yeah, that's true. Don't you have that automatic splash damage? Oh, no, it's Jason.
They have to be adjacent.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll kill this one.
Mm-hmm. Is the runes also an adjacent thing?
They're just within range.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, it says another monster adjacent to the target.
So the runes wouldn't have helped.
I wonder if we played that wrong earlier. But I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So that was my attack. Stinks.
You're doing fine.
I know, I just don't want to waste this to kill him.
I know, I know. What are your options?
I'll spend this to kill him.
Take an experience.
Take an experience. And then I will move 3 to go 1, 2, 3.
If you don't move, you can just gain an experience and level up. Oh no, you need 10. You need 10. Never mind. You're already at 8. Dear Lord. I guess that is proof she's killed more monsters than me, right?
Yep.
I wasn't asking you.
Right away, I'm like,
wasn't asking you.
Alright, I think that's all I can do.
That's all you can do? This is co-op. I'm telling you guys, this is co-op. Alright, we're going to go ahead and return.
No, hold on. I can't upgrade. Add mana. Draw a card. And I'm not going to switch a card. I got Piercing Arrows. Play after one of your dice rolls. Add 1 damage for each rune.
Now, reminder, this is co-op. So, ignore my smile of glee when I realize that all her monsters are moving twice towards her. Okay.
I want them to.
Good.
I'm in a forest.
Co-op, totally co-op.
I'm in a forest.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move to Time Marker. Time Marker moves down to the rushing phase. Monster dice gets rolled. Meg, that's your job. Watch it be double rush. Nope, the monsters are going to cycle around a hero, so this guy's going to go ahead and cycle around like that. No, other way. And like that. Okay. Then we're going to have monsters move. So monsters adjacent to heroes do not move. Monsters otherwise will go ahead and move, and we are doing a rush turn because of that. So it's going to rush and get stopped, move, and then stop, move, 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 and move. There we go. Okay, that's going to be the situation over there, which means all of these guys are attacking me because they're all within range 2. Your monsters, go ahead and move them all 2.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Why are they moving 2?
Because it's automatic rush turns.
Oh, I thought they were
turn,
moving 2 because they would be within range of me. That I was like, would the back ones not move 2?
Every single one is moving 2 because they are jerk faces. Okay, there we go. There's your monsters moving 2. Monsters. Oh, wait. This one should not have moved off because road. Okay. Just making pathway.
I didn't see that part.
And now we do the monsters attacking phase because that's going to be the part where who wants to get attacked first?
Me.
Okay. So we're going to go attack Meg. We're going to attack Meg with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 7 total dice because they're all ranged. You're like guaranteed alive. There's nothing they can do. They could hit all hits and it wouldn't matter.
Good.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and roll. And sure enough, I get better rolls when I'm attacking. I can get a single scrape, Meg. I got 4 hits.
4 on me?
Yep. 4 straight hits. And if you can go ahead and attack me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12 dice. Can you attack me with 12? No, 8, 13 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 dice. So this is going to be, I'm totally surviving this, guys.
Do you have a tray? I'd rather do it into...
I mean, underneath there, if you can reach in behind the thingy. We're getting a tray because that many dice are being rolled against me.
All right,
I'm
so
glad
how
I
many?
healed. 13 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep. Now remember, we are comfortable dying. We just lose 2 buildings. Beautiful.
It's not that bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only
Wow.
5 hits. Beautiful. Can I get 2 more damage?
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that. Surviving.
That was fun attacking you. I
Co-op.
like this.
Co-op.
You're the one that was like, this is co-op, and they're gonna all move toward her. Attack me with 13 dice now.
But I gave the disclaimer. I gave the disclaimer first.
I give no disclaimer.
I'm gonna go and take some actions. So right about now, I get to take some actions, which means we're gonna go ahead and attack peoples. I have to remember as well. I'm pretty sure I have an ability I've been forgetting. Oh yeah, after each attack action, deal 1 damage to a monster adjacent to Alva. So Meg, this monster would be dead. I actually would have rolled 1 less die.
Okay.
Can I have 1 more experience? It may have even be true. It's possible I killed more monsters, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. But that monster would have died because after attacking, deal damage adjacent. I specifically have Elven Blade for a reason. And right about now, we're going to take advantage of that by trying to kill this big bad, I think. These guys are all going to move 2. Holy. You know what? We got some problems. I got problems. You got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give them to you. I'm going to start by killing this guy over here with a 5 dice snipe. It's not even an attack action. Can I have 5 dice?
Just 5.
Yeah, just 5. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy with 5 dice. He's not a force, so he's prime pickings. And that's going to be 3 damage to it. That's not enough. Can I have... I got the damage. Okay. We got 3 damage to this one. Okay, perfect. I think we're doing fine. That's still not an attack action. I'm going to go ahead and then we're going to attack this guy over here with an actual attack action. So first attack action is going to be over here. We're going to be rolling 5 dice. And this is a main action, attack action. And it's going to be rolling against this guy. We got only 2 hits. That's okay, I can work with that. Can I have a die? I gotta die. Okay, so 2 hits. But that was an attack action, so a few things happen. I get to pop this into Alva's bracers, and then I also get to deal a damage to somebody next to me, so we're going to deal that damage here. Now, because of that, I can remove Alva's bracers to attack again. So attacking him again with 5 damage. And that means it's after each attack action, add 1 to any card. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. We got another 2 damage over here, which is unfortunate. I really need a drop more. So I'm going to pop up to 4 over there. Okay. It's going to pop up to 4. And then we're going to go ahead and add this to this card. Then I'm going to choose... And then, by the way, so that's another attack action. So that means I can again... Can I get 1 damage marker?
Sorry.
I can again pop this down onto, let's say, him. Let's say him. Okay, so this guy's going to die right away. So now he is going to go ahead and can I get 1 more experience? And then I'm going to go ahead and do multi-shot. Choose 2 monsters within range, roll 2 dice against each. So we're going to roll multi-shot against these 2 over here. So we're going to roll 2 dice against the boss first. Nothing. Dear Lord. And then 2 against this guy. And that's 2 hits, so he's dead. Okay. Can I get another experience over here? We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. Hey. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Okay. But then I'm not done yet, though, because I still have another action.
Right in the knee.
I know. It hurts. It hurts. I still have another action, so I can do the following. I could prepare for attacks, and I could also just retreat, which honestly does not seem crazy right now. I could retreat, which is not crazy. They're going to rush, but they're going to attack anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter about retreating. And I still have this over here. I have Hail of Arrows, which I'm going to use. Ready for Hail of Arrows? I'm using Hail of Arrows. Deal 1 damage to 3 monsters in range. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3.
How is endgame triggered? We just have to survive
Survive or kill them all. Okay, that's done. Okay, so 2 of those that dead. So I'm going to go ahead and get
Are no more spawning?
Another 3 experience. No more spawning right now. So another 3 experience for me. Okay. And then, lastly, I could mend. Mend seems like it makes sense because they still have too many attacking. I still have 7 attack damage against me and I only have 4 health. So fine, I will reluctantly mend to heal 2 damage. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, that's my second action over there. Okay, that is a happening turn. I think we are done with all my stuff. I could add 3 damage. I could do 3 to draw an event card. No, I don't think I'm going to. Okay, so we're going to do end of turn. Reset actions. These actions are going to come off over here. Upgrade, which I have plenty to upgrade. So I'm going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to let us flip a card if we want This is 3 damage to heroes. No, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade my main ability. So now, according to Meg's rules, I can finally show you upgraded alpha. Dun dun dun. I don't understand why I should keep my distance. After all, there are only 3 trolls and I have more than 3 arrows. That's fair, that's fair. She now does 4 damage and she has 10 health, so she's more survivable. But then we're going to go ahead and draw a card. Now we have to add mana. Meg, can I have 4 mana?
Aren't you spending it?
Not the second.
Yeah, you have a whole pool.
You're right, I do have a whole pool. You're correct. I do have a whole pool. Then we're going to go ahead and draw a card. I have move 2 areas just because you can. I love that one. And we can switch cards, so I don't think it matters at this point. And Meg, to you.
Okay.
Sorry for the length of that turn.
No, you're totally fine. Are you kidding?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, so I am wondering if I can stack these. So I have Prey, which is mark an undamaged rank 3 monster or an undamaged boss with 2 markers to be worth, like, +2 experience.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, because I have 2 of them.
Yep.
So I'm going to put 4 on this troll.
Okay, for everyone later, again, co-op, but just remember when she has an extra, like, 4 markers, it's not because she earned them through killing monsters, because she had cards.
Oh, what did your cards do for you, Alex?
Actually, I did walk through Alpha and take 2 experience, but helping you remember that.
That does that?
I know, I had a card.
Oh.
Let me do that, yep.
Okay. Alright, this is what we're going to do, folks. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. We're going to take an attack action. We're going to roll 7 dice. Because we are just that strong.
Strong.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was attacking the big daddy, by the way.
Yep.
I should have said it.
All good.
So that's 3,
Ooh,
4 to him.
Mm-hmm. Now, unfortunately, you can't do splash damage because no one's further away.
Oh, I forgot it was like that. Can I say I attacked him then?
Sure, let's go for it.
Okay.
That means you're going to do 1 splash damage to someone. You also the wound. The wound would also work. Well, so to be clear, you have 2 abilities.
Right.
One of them is adjacent. One is further away and adjacent.
Right. So
technically, you do have 2 splash damage right now. So you have 1. You kill this guy, and you have 2 potential splash damage.
If I spend a focus, I can add 3 damage to the attack.
That can absolutely be splashed. Yeah, that can totally be splashed.
But I think I want to save that. Okay, so I will kill him and then him.
Okay, that's 3 experience for you.
Okay, there they are.
Okay.
I don't know, where should I start? I want the big guy because all that stuff I put on him, and he does roll 6.
You could kill the big guy. He's going.
I won't kill the little one and put the 2 splash on him.
Okay, so the little guy goes back in play. It means you take 2 more experience as well. Oh, and you get also all this.
No, I don't kill him yet.
Oh, why not?
There's only 2 on him. The splash was only 2 damage.
Oh, you're not doing your thing.
I'm just pushing the splash to him for now.
Cool. So he's still got 4 experience in him.
Okay. Now I'm going to do this, which is for this card. So spend 1 practice action in a forest to get your aim right. So I'm going to spend my practice action. Now that means I'm spending it, like I don't gain the experience.
Correct.
Okay. So I get this card, which is throwing axes, so I can put a damage on it to roll 3 dice against an adjacent monster. Oh, it's adjacent.
You have a guy over here.
Yeah. Alright, so I put this on that.
You can do it. I believe in you.
To roll 3. Now, is this always? It says attack action.
So it's not an attack action.
Okay.
Yep. So it's 1 damage.
I will use this card, which is play after one of your dice rolls, add 1 damage for each rune.
Okay.
So I'll do that to do 3.
It kills him.
To kill him.
Okay, 2 more experience for you.
And then I will use my short shot to do 2 damage to this one.
Okay. It's only 2. He's a 3.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the things. I'll do it to this one.
Okay. So 1 more experience for you.
And then...
I think you're leveling up this round.
I mean, I'm always leveling up. I think that's everything I can do, right?
I haven't fully tracked your turn, but it looks reasonable. You're out of other thingies. You're out of that. You don't have whatever. It looks reasonable, yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. End of turn stuff. Do your end of turn actions, and let's start the monster turn.
Alright, so we reset my actions.
Time advances. Monsters are still rushing.
We upgrade 1, 2, 3,
Monsters
4,
marching.
5,
Monsters
6,
marching.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, we'll let you choose your attack thing before we continue with the monster die.
I'm going to take this. So now I can add 2 damage to my attack if the target is at range 2 or more.
Okay.
And then add mana. Draw a card.
Okay.
Switch a card, which I'm not going to switch a card.
Okay. And then we go to the monster turn.
This
So,
gives me +1 attack.
can you roll the monster die? Can you roll the monster die? Attack range +1. Oh, +1 attack too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be monsters. You get shoved close to the village.
No, I'm out of the forest.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's actually bad. Okay. Then we go ahead and we have the monsters move. So we're all gonna go ahead and charge 1 and stop. 1 stop. 1. 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then we have to do the same for these. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. No stop. And 1 stop. 1 2 1 2. Okay. So this basically is when we either take them out or we don't take them out, because next turn...
Oh, I forgot to heal.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
I have 4 health.
You're doing fine. Anyways, we go ahead and attack. So let's go ahead and have... let's attack you first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice against you. 6 dice. You have 4 health?
Yeah.
You should be fine. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give it a good... You didn't... I said it. I said it before. You just held them and dropped. I said it before you did it.
I'll re-roll them. They're watching.
I said it before you did it.
I respect
Literally,
that.
you had the dice like this and went like that.
I respect that. I'll let them judge. I'm not judging.
Let them...
I'm not judging.
You're not even... Do a real... Thank you. I want to be in the forest.
Oh, whoa, look at that. That
2
roll's so
damage.
good. Only 2 damage.
Alex, I swear, I said it before the dice dropped.
Oh, I know. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not even humoring you. I agree you said it before they dropped. I'm still skeptical that shouldn't count. But I will acknowledge it. Anyways, let me rephrase, by the way. On my own personal playthrough, if I said it doesn't count, I'd absolutely reroll them. On a film playthrough, I'm like, let's just die.
I know.
Anyways. But personally, if I was doing it on my own, 100%. We'll just edit it out. Anyways, so then me over here, I'm going to attack by 1, 2, 7. Just looks like 7. 7's an improvement over the last roll. You want to hit me with 7? If you roll more than 5 hits, re-roll them. That was amazing.
Because I really...
Yeah, that was amazing. It was beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. You have to shake.
Next round. Next round, time to kill everything, because otherwise, we can only afford 6 damage right now, and we currently have way more than 6 damage coming our way. So my priority should be taking out these guys, because if I can take out these guys, that denies damage. Yours is currently over there, so I need to be mindful of just distance and range and all these bad things. So I can move 2 areas just because I can. So I'm going to use this to move here, because I think that puts me in range of everything. Which, honestly, for better and for worse, because I'll be hit with everything too. But I'm going to just stick there, because why not? Then we're going to go ahead and have our basic snipe action. Our snipe action will take against this guy. So I'm rolling 5 dice against this guy who's not in a forest. We're going to go ahead and try to take him out. 5 dice. And I got 1, 2 hits. Only 2 hits, unfortunately. So that's going to be 2 damage against that guy, which is not good enough, honestly, frankly. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and then we have to do an attack action. So we're going to do our first attack action. And our first attack action is going to be done. I'm not going to be able to get a second attack action. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, well, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take an attack action against, I think this guy, I guess, which kind of feels lame because 7 dice against that guy. I should have attacked. I should have done things differently, but it's too late now. We're going to roll 7 dice against this guy because I want to take him out. And that's just, oh, you know what? We're going to roll 7 dice against, We're going to roll 7 dice against this guy. Okay, and there's a reason. This all makes sense right now.
Where is he supposed to be?
He's supposed to be over here.
Okay.
Okay, 7 dice against this guy. Hopefully I kill him. I can't imagine I don't. But we're going to go ahead and do that. That's actually only 2 hits against him. Wow. So he's dead. I go up 1 experience point. And he is definitely dead. But I got an attack action, which means I can add one of these here. That's important because I also deal a damage against him, which is important. And then I'm going to spend these 3 over here to be able to deal a damage against him, and let's say, I don't know, him. Sure, why not? So we're going to deal 1 damage against him. That means I kill him and I kill him. They're both dead. And that means I get another 4 experience. 4 more experience for me, which is great, because maybe I'll actually have a chance of leveling up, but I still don't think so. I also could add damage to an attack action, not really relevant. I could draw an event card, not really relevant. The second, I think that's everything I'm going to do right now as far as these go. The only thing that's additionally relevant is that I'm going to use this ability over here. Choose a non-boss monster with an attack range. It may not move. And so I'm going to mark this guy as someone who can't move. That means they all can't move. So the village is perfectly protected through my brilliance of tactical mastery. That's my turn. And we're going to go ahead and... wow. Gave the camera
Great job.
Gave the camera a look.
No, I was so proud.
I'm going to go ahead and do this over here to... you know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh, did I not take the damage? You dealt 2 damage against me. No, I did take damage. I did. You only dealt 1 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, I guess. You know what? No, I'm gonna take the experience because that way.
At 4.
That way it looks. No, I wasn't. I know. And this should be over here because I leveled up last turn. So I'm at 8 experience, which is not as much as I want. But you know what? It's as much as you're gonna get. And then I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade. I reset my actions, so we're gonna do this over here. I upgrade, which I can't. I add mana, so I have 4 mana over here. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not in a 4, so I can't do that. You know what? This last turn, I'm gonna spend these 3 to draw an event card. See what I get. Ooh, Prey. Cool. Good to know. I have Prey too. Then we're gonna go ahead and draw 1 card. So this is my actually drawing a card thing. So I have piercing arrows. Ooh,
that's what I was just laughing at. Is that it's piercing their ear.
Oh, that's funny.
Isn't that funny?
And then I can switch a card, which again I'm not gonna bother because at this point I think we're just going for the end game. And that's my turn, Meg. To you.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Hold our 2 cards together. I think you already said this, but even like the background's a little bit different.
Yeah, they changed who's being held even.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. I like the attention to detail.
All right.
To you.
To me. I'm gonna do throwing axes, which is gonna break it. Okay. I assume.
Yes, it will.
So I'll roll 3 against this guy.
Okay. 2 hits.
I don't like that.
You can use your adjacent rune thingy.
What?
You can use your adjacent runes to damage him.
To do 1?
Yeah, your runes. You're saying you could hit this guy and then hit a rune and kill him.
Yeah, but if I can hit a rune and do...
Sure. I got it.
Alright. I'm going to... Ugh. Use this to kill him. And then I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And attack. So I'm gonna attack this one.
Yep.
For +2 damage.
Who?
This one.
Okay, cool. Great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could I have moved into the place?
Into where?
Like if I'm here.
You can still fight. It's a range 2, so just factor in. Yep, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but they'll have to be further away for the thing.
Yep.
So it doesn't really
And also
work.
they're just going to march into the village then. Because you're not blocking them anymore.
Yeah. Alright, so I was here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I'll attack him.
Okay. 1, 2.
So 2 to him. But it's actually 4 because of this card.
Okay.
So that means 2 will go on to him. I'm going to take damage off of other people.
Don't do that.
So 2 will go on to him.
Yep.
I gain an experience. Plus the rune damage, which is another 3.
Yep.
So that will kill him.
Nice.
Alright.
Just feel like I was kind of hoping to stay alive, and the next time I was going to swoop in there and take the bounty. Cooperative.
7. Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Alright.
You done?
Yeah. I should do this, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so...
You upgrading again? Dear Lord. I guess the bounty did that.
Oops, that should be there anyway.
You got upgrade? Okay. Add mana.
I'm gonna take this.
And your attack range +2. +1.
Add my mana. Draw a card.
And switch cards if you want.
I'll
Okay.
put this one
Monster's
down.
turn. Monster marker moves down. Could you roll the monster die? Here it is. And that means this monster is going to swing into the village. These monsters are going to
Gross.
walk, so that's all going to swing around. That means this is into the village. We remove a hut. These two are going to march into the village. So we're going to move another 2 huts. So we have 3 huts down. We're down to half health on our village. The end game approaches, and things are not looking as good. Yeah, he leaves as well. And then that's basically where we are as far as monster moving, monster attack. I will be attacked by those 3, so if you can go ahead and roll 5 dice against me. As long as you don't hit all, you hit all of them, I don't really care. That's 3 damage against me. Okay. And then we go to the next round.
It's a little bit of tree.
It's a little bit of tree. That doesn't count as a tree, Mag. That's not count as a tree. I'm going to go ahead and start with a snipe action, I guess. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, what do I have? I have the ability to get this over here. I need more of that. That's not going to help. I will snipe one of these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 5 dice against one of my 2 damage guys. Let's do it against the one close to the village. Okay. And he's going to go ahead, and he's dead. So that's 1 guy dead. Okay. That's going to give me 1 more experience. So I'll get an experience over here. Then I will go ahead and do an actual attack against... It's kind of annoying because the problem is I can't actually... I guess I could do that. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and do an actual attack against this guy over here. It's going to be 5. And that will give me a token to use. Great, so let's do that. We got 2 hits, so he's dead. I get an experience. And more importantly, because it's an attack action, I get 1 more over here, which means I can spend these 3 to take an attack action against this guy. And take... Actually, we should be rolling more than 5. I should be rolling 7. I don't know, I'm rolling only 5. So I'm going to roll 7 against this guy. And he's dead. That's going to be 2 more experience. Okay, 2 more experience for me. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and then use my move action to move 3 and go 1, 2, 3 and take 3 experience in the mine. Look how many monsters I killed, Meg. Look how many monsters I killed.
Great.
And I'm done there, and I believe that's everything useful for me to do. I get 1 more experience of these. I'll toss onto here. Sure, why not? And then I am done. And I will skip my end of turn stats because I'm pretty sure you're killing the last things.
I forgot that I could have healed here. Like when I was getting hurt, I could have just bumped over. Yeah. But
your turn. We have 2 little guys on the board.
Those 2 guys?
That's it.
Well.
Oh, I'm going to first use this to go ahead and get 2 more markers on my prey before I do that. Okay. Done.
Alright. I will move and go 1, 2, 3.
What are you doing?
Because of the splash.
Oh, gotcha.
I need it to be like the behind them or whatever. Because I was like, I don't,
I think even here would count. As long as it's further away.
Yeah, but if I'm 2 away, I get 2 extra damage.
You're right.
Auto damage.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm now rolling 8 dice.
I think you got this, Meg.
Wouldn't it be funny if I did?
It would be hilarious if you didn't.
I mean, I do, but it was between my abilities anyway.
I think you got it.
Okay, so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, and 4.
I think we got it.
No, wait, let me finish my turn.
I'm going to let you finish it. Trust me, I'm going to let you finish.
So I got 2 experience. Trust me, I'm going to let you finish.
Meg, I'm going to let you finish.
I'm gonna mend and heal too. I'm going to reset my actions. Oh, I don't have enough experience to upgrade.
You poor thing.
I'll add mana. Draw a card. And I'm gonna switch this card. Look at the scary mask!
There we go. Top camera. There we go. Okay. And that is basically that. That is Fate. That is Fate, Defenders of Grimheim from Phyrexis Games. This has been a sponsored playthrough. This 2-player. This specifically was the shorter game. In the larger game, you'd have an additional full double of the events over here. So you can have an extra yellow attack card and an extra red attack card in those extra 4 rounds. So it's definitely a bit more of a challenge to go through. But that is everything you should hopefully need to see or know about Fate, Defenders of Grimheim.
And this is a cooperative game, but in the comments below, let us know who you think won. Bye.
Can't believe you did that.